Taking a full look at weather now with Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Lots to track, Dan.
Lots to track, including the fact that today is Thursday, so it's Drought Update Thursday. So let's take a quick look at the drought situation across the state tonight. And it hasn't changed at all since last week. We have 7% of the state that remains in the abnormally dry category, but we're still drought-free, of course, here locally, which is obviously some good news. So let's talk about some other things and get to the storm that's impacting our area. Well, looking at our sunset tonight from Salinas, this is what it looked like. We had some cool wave clouds, kind of due to the fact that we have this southwesterly flow coming in over the mountain ranges. So we are basically in the rain shadow here in Salinas for most of the day, while the Santa Cruz Mountains were really kind of getting pounded with, well, pounded, I guess. We're just getting constant light rain. And actually it was fairly warm here too. Salinas and Soledad both hit 67 degrees today, despite the clouds and the rain coming into the region. Low 60s Monterey, Hollister, Watsonville today. Santa Cruz, behind this name thing, was at 57. That was our cool spot today. Out there tonight, mostly in the 50s, a few spots dipping a little bit cooler. In fact, at 5,000 feet in this, the Diablo range, it is 38 degrees. So it is cooling down, and that's going to keep happening here over the next couple of days. We're going to get colder and colder as the storm gets farther and farther south for us. Now, so we look at our forecast for the rest of the night. This light rain we've been experiencing will break into isolated showers under partly cloudy skies. That will last us through sunset tomorrow morning. And by sunset, I mean sunrise, because that's what happens in the morning, not sunsets, obviously. The cold frontal boundary is sitting right here. It will slowly move to the south and east and out of here, and again, we'll have a few showers behind it. But the overall storm system, the cold air, is really far to the north still, and we see all of these little patches of clouds. Well, they're going to keep rotating in toward the coast, and as it moves a little farther to the south, they'll be moving in here on the central coast. So we'll see all of these little rounds of showers coming in. They'll have some gusty winds with them at times here over the next couple of days. That's why there's a wind advisory in effect. And from our earlier shows today, we just had the northern mountains included. That has now been expanded to include the mountains of Monterey and San Benito counties as well. So wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible. We'll have some isolated tree damage, I think, in the coming days, but I don't expect anything widespread. So it's possible you'll have a power outage, but not super likely, I suppose, unless it's an area that typically loses power. The strongest wind gusts will be on the exposed coast and up on the ridge tops for the most part. And those areas are kind of used to seeing stronger winds like that. Out over the water, also gale warning in effect during that same period. Not the best whale watching weather, just going to put it out there. So here's future track. It's going to show a few rounds of showers moving through overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, but it'll stay fairly isolated. And then through the day tomorrow, I feel like activity slowly picks up as the low moves south. So generally speaking, tomorrow it'll be quietest in the morning. We'll have a few showers out there, but by the evening, activity starts to pick up, and there might be a little bit more energy in some of these showers, producing brief downpours potentially as we head into the late evening hours. You see it actually really picks up tomorrow night. We see some heavier showers and some gustier winds, and that will last us all the way into Saturday morning. I do think we'll get a bit of a break early in the day Saturday before we get some better shower activity Saturday evening as well. So we're just going to keep seeing rounds of showers moving in off the water. This lasts all the way really into Sunday morning. So how much rain are we going to see? Well, let's talk about that. Future precip showing maybe a couple inches in the coastal mountains for cities around the bay. Another ½ inch to 1.5 inches total. This is spread out over a couple of days, so not the worst or wettest system that we've experienced. We may see some minor flooding issues, but nothing major. So we're not talking major wind damage, and we're not talking major flooding with this system. Just want that to be pretty clear, but we may have some issues out there with some minor flooding and some smaller power outage issues. The other story, obviously, with this system is it is cold, and that means it's going to be snowing. It'll snow in our mountains, probably above 3,500, 4,000 feet, so impact on us pretty low. But if you're traveling to Sierra Nevada, impact is high. Blizzard warnings in effect for most of the central and northern Sierra. We're talking heavy snow and gusty winds. Just don't travel there. You're going to get stuck, or the roads are going to be closed, or you're stuck up there. That's just where we are at this point in time. So please take that into account. Here's a look at your temperature forecast. Tomorrow, a couple degrees cooler than today. We're going to stay in the 50s for the most part across Santa Cruz County, mid-50s up to the top of the hill. On the east shore of the bay, we'll get those highs back into the low 60s, I think, in Salinas and Hollister, but certainly cooler than that 67 we saw today in Salinas. Monterey Peninsula is still fairly mild, low 60s because of the southwesterly flow. And then down south, we'll have a few spots in the low 60s as well, but we'll be a few more degrees cooler as we head into Saturday and Sunday as well. So the cool down will just kind of slowly occur. And as we look at that 7-day forecast, winds are going to stick around until Sunday morning and slowly wind down. Monday and Tuesday are probably going to be dry, but there's still a slight chance of showers during that period, so don't expect anything major. It'll be cold in the mornings and then partly cloudy with a chance of showers in the afternoon. We'll have a system midweek next week, which will probably have some rain and wind. Models are absolutely all over the place with timing and intensity, so it's hard to say what to expect at this point in time, but it looks like something's going to move through midweek next week. That's that much I'm sure of. Inland areas also some notably cold mornings Monday and Tuesday as we dry out, but next couple days looking pretty stormy, Veronica. Make sure we're downloading that KON Weather Authority app so those alerts go sent straight to your phone, and make sure to stay tuned to our forecast here.
Yeah, let's stay ready and stay safe. Thanks, Dan.